It's no secret that for the last few years I've been a big fan of using bait screws in my fishing. Why? Because they're so simple to use. Gone are the days of having to worry about where's my baiting needle, where's my hair stop, tying on hook baits with bait floss in freezing cold weather. I can now simply grab my hook bait, whatever that may be, and screw it on. I absolutely love them. I'll be honest, when I first saw them come onto the market, I was a little bit dubious, would they hold a bait on for a really big cast? But I can say without any conviction, I've never had any problems whatsoever. Cast long distances, left the baits out in the water for long periods of time. I absolutely love using them. Like I say, it doesn't get any simpler. Take your hook bait and simply screw it on. And you can literally mount everything. Pop-ups, bottom baits, cultured hook baits, hardened hook baits, tiger nuts, pieces of foam, plastic baits. Really, the options are endless. But the one downfall has been the length. We've been restricted up until now that really there's only been two sort of bait screws available, a short metal one and a short plastic one, but things are about to change. Nash are bringing to you a much bigger range, much more extensive, really to give you options for your preferred hook bait choice or presentation. There's now 4 plastic bait screws available in the range. 2 8mm with and without a swivel, and 2 21mm lengths, again with and without a swivel. And the same goes for metal. There's now 4 of those available. The 2 shorter 8mm lengths are available with or without a swivel, and the 2 longer metals, 21mm in length, are available also with or without a swivel. So there's a lot of options there to really see you through so many different hook bait options. So when would you incorporate the different bait screws into your angling? I've managed to incorporate them into pretty much every rig I'm using. Everything from the chod rig to zig rigs to my pop-up gyro rig, even my bottom bait slip D rig. Really, I'm using them in every sort of situation. With regards to metal and plastic, with my pop-up fishing, more often than not, I tend to use the plastic ones. That's because obviously the metal ones weigh more. Screwing a metal bait screw into a pop-up will start to add too much additional weight and potentially keel the pop-up over. That said, if I'm using a large pop-up, sometimes I will use a metal bait screw just to reduce the amount of putty that I have to use. You can really use the metal bait screws to your advantage to help critically balance the bait out. With my bottom bait fishing, I more often than not tend to use a metal bait screw. And that's because the situation that I'm fishing that rig in, I'm creating a scenario where the fish are grubbing around on the bottom, tightly on a spot, feeding on little bits and pieces. And what I don't want there is the bait to be critically balanced. I want it nailed down on the deck. And the extra metal in the bait screw helps to pin that hook bait down. The last thing I want is fish feeding on a spot, their pecks going, gills going, tails wafting, the hook bait's wafting up with it, and potentially the fish are spooked or even worse, foul hooked. The extra metal there helps to nail everything down on the bottom. With regards to movement and hinging, the bait screws with the swivels attached into them are going to do just that for you. For sure you get that 360 movement, and potentially also when you're fishing a slip D, for example, you get a longer blowback effect because of the extra swivel that's been added in there. I could sit here all day, guys, running through various different rig permutations, hook bait mounting options, but really for me the most important things are, firstly, they're so simple to use. As I said at the start, it's simply a case of screwing on your chosen hook bait, whatever that may be. And the most important thing with regards to this new range, we've now got them in this longer length, giving you the ability to fish things like snowman or double hook baits, and overall just making your fishing so much simpler.